Call up the squad because Verdansk is back and we've got everything you need to know to be the last squad standing. Welcome back to BGT's Warzone Bootcamp, where the average Call of Duty player comes to upgrade their skills and dominate on the battlefield. With the launch of this new Warzone season, everything has shifted. The weapon meta flipped. Movement mechanics tweaked. Perks and TTK, you better believe they've been changed too. Whether you're dropping hot in Superstore or creeping through Quarry, the old strats just won't cut it anymore. But don't worry, I've spent the last week grinding through the changes, testing different setups, and figuring out what actually works. In this video, I'll break down the best loadouts, essential settings you need to change, and the top tactics that'll give you the edge. And stick around to the end, I'm dropping 5 bonus tips that no one is talking about, but they'll elevate your game big time. And if you find this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button and share it with a friend, one you know who needs an update on what's going on in Verdansk. Let's kick it off with the loadouts. Okay, when it comes to setting up the loadout, let's start with the wild card. There are only going to be 2 wild cards you're going to choose from. It's either going to be the Overkill or it's going to be the Gunfighter. Overkill lets you equip 2 primary guns instead of a secondary weapon. Gunfighter allows you to have 3 extra attachments on the BO6 weapons only. So, when you set up your loadouts, you're going to have a minimum of 3 loadouts. The reason why is because you can't go to the buy station and buy weapons like you could in the previous season. Go ahead and prepare for whatever situation you're going to be in by having 3 different loadouts. Those loadouts are your Overkill loadout, which Overkill will be your wild card, and in your Overkill loadout, you're gonna have your top AR and your top SMG, your top long range, mid to long range, and your top short range or close range gun. Then your second 2 loadouts will be your gunfighter loadouts. They're gonna have one of your gunfighter loadouts is gonna have your top AR or mid to long range weapon, and then your second gunfighter loadout is gonna have your top SMG or your close range gun. So you gotta have 3. Let's take it back. Your first loadout needs to be an Overkill. It's gonna have an AR and an SMG, a long range and a close range. And then your second 2 are going to be your gunfighters, which are going to have a maxed out 8 attachment AR and a maxed out 8 attachment SMG. Now I say SMG and AR, but they could be, whatever kind of weapons you want. Just know that you're going to have long range engagements. You're going to have short range engagements. You want to have a weapon that's good for both. You want to have a weapon that's good for both. Not one weapon that can do both. You want to have one that maximizes in both of those categories. I see a lot of people making a mistake by only choosing the one gun they like and expecting that gun to dominate in all situations. And to be honest, there's not really a one gun that dominates in every single situation. There are some best all-around weapons, but you gotta have multiple weapons. You gotta have multiple strategies and multiple ways to win gunfights. So let's start off with just that. All right, 1 Overkill, 2 gunfighters. Now, perk 1 slot. I'm gonna kind of break this down to if you're an aggressive player or if you're more of a tactical player. Me, I'm more aggressive, so my perks are gonna be leaning towards the aggressive type perks. So my first one I'm going for is Scavenger. The reason why is not only do I get ammo from dead bodies, not only do I get plates from dead bodies, I also get extra cash from dead bodies from the people I killed, not my teammates though. But that extra cash comes in handy when you need UAVs, loadouts, or if you need to buy one of your teammates back. Now, if you're more of a tactical player, I would say go towards Survivor. When you have Survivor, you get to health regen happens a little bit quicker. If you're down, you get revived a little bit quicker, and I'm pretty sure you can revive your teammates a little bit quicker. Some people have been doing Mountaineer. Mountaineer is great, but when you're talking about the big map in Verdansk, you're probably not jumping off of buildings like you would be on like Rebirth Island. Perk slot number 2, I use Tracker. I love being able to shoot somebody and it gives a nice outline for my whole team. That way we all know who we're fighting against and we're all team shooting that enemy, making sure they go down. Not only that, it gives you the footsteps, but the outline is what is more important to me. If you're more of a tactical player, then I definitely would recommend Quartermaster. Quartermaster comes in really handy, especially when you need to re-up on that equipment, whether it be lethal or tactical, and I'm gonna tell you why in just a few moments. So Quartermaster is a great pick for my my strategist or my tactical players. Any of these other ones, Sprinter, I definitely wouldn't use Sprinter because there is a way that you can get automatic sprint. Go with Survivor in perk 1, and then for perk 2, go with Tracker or Quartermaster. Perk 3, Bird's Eye basically makes your UAV scan the entire map. So that means you know where all the players are. It gives you the direction that they're going. And that's very beneficial when you're in Verdansk and there's a lot of buildings or a lot of terrain to cover. If they have on Ghost, they don't show the directions, but they still show up on your minimap. If you're a more tactical player, I would definitely recommend Tempered. It's hard to find plates in this game, and you can only carry 5 or 8 if you got the plate vest. Those are my two options: Bird's Eye for aggressive, Tempered for tactical. All right, so those are our perks. Now let's jump into our lethals and our tacticals, starting with the tactical. Smoke grenades are the only thing you need to be running. It helps you get from A to B without being zapped. Once you're getting shot at and you don't know where your nearest cover, you drop that smoke, that gives you at least an extra 3 seconds to get yourself together, get replated, find out where you're getting shot from. Everybody on your team need to be running smokes. For your lethals, go with the impact grenades. That means if I'm putting shots on somebody and they're just one shot away, but I need to reload, one shot away from being down, throw that impact grenade, they're done. Or if I down somebody and I want to make sure they're dead, impact grenade, they're done. Whoever's picking them up is getting hit with the impact grenade, and it's instant. When vehicles are coming at you, impact grenade. If you're a tactical player, then definitely use your spring mines. If you're somebody if you're someone who strategically places yourself in advantageous positions, then spring mines are your best friend. You pair up smokes and spring mines with perk number 2, Quartermaster, you're basically set for the game once you get into your advantageous position, camper. So hey, there's your options, but me, as an aggressive player, I'm running smokes and impacts. All right, moving on to the melee. There's a new mechanic where when you switch to your melee weapon, and now you have infinite tack sprint, which is why I wouldn't suggest the perk that Sprinter, because you already got infinite sprint. You don't need that. You pair your infinite sprint with your smoke grenades, and now you can traverse the map easily without having to worry about getting beamed or sniped every single time you step out of a door. You combine your tactical and your perks, you should be able to give yourself the kind of setup you need based off of your gameplay. Or maybe you can switch it up. Maybe you can have an aggressive loadout and then you can have your more tactical loadout depending on who you're playing with. Now let's jump into the weapons. Starting with the best all-around weapons. Best accuracy to match with the best damage. That means they don't have a lot of recoil, they got really good range, and they're very competitive. The first one is the AMAX, but I'm almost certain, I know you gotta have the battle pass to have the AMAX, or you gotta at least level up the battle pass for the AMAX. So my secondary to the AMAX, the second best all around, is the Kilo. I already did a video on the Kilo. Hopefully something pops up above my head that says, you know, click here to watch how I set up the Kilo, and it'll give you the whole setup for the Kilo. But right now I'm gonna give you the setup for my AMAX. And again, I have 2 of them. I have my 5 attachment AMAX, and I have my 8 attachment AMAX. My 5 attachment on my Overkill class, my 8 attachment is on my Gunfighter class. So first off, with my 5 attachment AMAX, I'm gonna be running with the scope, the Otero red dot, and this is completely preference. Another great smoke is the Bashkalaki reflex. It has a nice clean scope, but it's more of a red dot. This one I wanted to get some range on it, so I put that one up there. But you gotta have the gain twist barrel, vertical recoil, extended mag 1 or 2. If you move around a lot and you're really good with your shots, go with the extended mag 1. I go with the extended mag 2, and you got to go with the overpressured ammo. You really don't even need the optic because this gun shoots so straight. So you could probably trade your optic if you want to stay off the minimap for a suppressor or if you want even better recoil control for compensators. Now, let me show you my favorite AMAX setup, which is the 8 attachment. The only thing I added was that compensator, extra recoil, quick draw grip gives me better ADS, balanced stock gives me better movement, and so there's my 8 attachment. So I'm gonna stick with the ARs. I gave you my best all around, AMAX and Kilo. Now this is the meta weapon that I'm about to show you right now. The meta weapon is the AK-74. This is the absolute meta. It's the deadliest. It's the most damage per range. It's just the best all-around weapon. Everybody's running it, and it pairs really well with sniper support. But it is a little bit harder to control, but it makes up for it with the power, with the damage. So for my AK-74 meta, 5 attachments. I have my compensator, Ranger foregrip, extended mag 2, quick draw, and recoil springs. Remember I told you the recoil on this one was a little bit tougher to handle, but it's such a versatile weapon. Yes, I know it's not a SMG, but if you're looking for a really strong AR, I've been pairing it with my AMAX for mid to long range, and then switching to the AK-74 for mid to close range. And again, I'm just testing it out. You'll see some gameplay of me using it, but this isn't one of those mandatory classes. But I do want to give you my favorite sniper rifle, which is the old school Kar 98. Now the meta sniper right now is the HDR. It is a more powerful one-shot killer, but I like the Kar 98 a little bit better because of the fire rate. I can get another bullet off, so it's a little bit more forgiving if I miss my first shot. I use the Forge Tac Delta 4 scope. You can use any scope that feels good for you. This one feels good to me. The suppressor, so that when I do miss my shots, at least I can get a few more tries in. The long barrel. I know I said that right. You don't have to fact check me. The recon sling helps with that aiming idle sway, and then the high grain ammo, high grain rounds. So this one makes it a 2-shot hitter. As long as you hit in the upper body, 2 shots for sure is going down. Any headshots, 1 shot down. So like this right here is the assassin, and then I paired it up with that AK-74. The best SMG right now, there are 2 options. I'm kind of playing around with the compact. The other option is a SOG. My compact has a Kepler Microflex compensator, long barrel, Ranger foregrip, extended mag 3 because them bullets go, you're done. Ergonomic grip, balanced stock, and the recoil springs. Let me show you what this looks like. Come up. Come up. Like, for my gunfighter classes, the ones with the 8 attachments, I'm running a RPG as a secondary. There are some great pistol options that work really good as an almost SMG. There's other rocket launchers that lock on, like the Pila. I know BGT Smoke likes to run the Pila. Me, I go with the RPG. I rarely use it because typically I'm trying to find my second top tier weapon. So I gotta take a moment to shout out one of our partners, Zenni Optical. Step up your game with Zenni gaming glasses. Stylish, affordable, and built to protect your eyes while you're locked in. They have collabs with different esport partnerships. I'm rocking the Atlanta FaZe frames from their collab with the Call of Duty League, and they go hard. You know I gotta match the jersey. And you can even get them personalized. FaZe Leo in the building. So hit that link below for a discount. And if you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, drop a comment. I'll hit you up with an exclusive $30 off link. I got you. So, as promised, I got 5 bonus tips for you, free of charge, that I don't hear enough people talking about, or I don't see it being done in game enough that I gotta let my BGT community know about it. All right. Bonus tip number 1, change your minimap settings. Let me tell you what I mean. If you go to your interface settings, you go to your gameplay HUD, make sure your minimap is on square. If you have it on circle, it basically cuts the corners of the square off and you're limiting your minimap. So go to square, make your minimap bigger, and now you can cover more area on your minimap. Another thing is, if you go to readability, down at the bottom, color customizations. Me personally, I'm colorblind. So I have to do this. It's a non-negotiable for me. I have to go in and change the colors because I'm colorblind. But going in and setting the color filter to 2, setting the color filter target to both, setting the intensity to 100, brightens up the map a lot better so that you can see your enemies and you can see things that you need to see while you're playing. You can even go in and change the color of like your enemy dots on the minimap. Now, most people probably don't have an issue with this, but again, I'm colorblind. So I have to change mine to this bright blue or purple, whatever color it is, so that it stands out more on the map. So make sure you go in and play around to do what's best for you. Bonus tip number 2, kill streaks can get you killed. They've made a change on Warzone where if anything is in the sky, when you're trying to drop an airstrike or a mortar strike, it ain't gonna drop. You'll see the seconds pop up, and this is happening more and more often, so much to the point where I'm trying to wait for the seconds where I'm out with my kill streak in hand and I get shot. So what I'm trying to tell you, so that you don't make the same mistake, is don't rely on being able to drop that airstrike or drop that kill streak whenever you want. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately, in this game. Know your surroundings and know what's going on before you use your kill streak. Bonus tip number 3. I don't know why, I don't know what it is in this game, but footsteps are loud, and it could be my audio settings. I have the audio mixed to Treyarch mix, and I don't know if that's what it is. I think it's just the audio in this game, but footsteps are loud. What has gotten me killed a bunch is me thinking I'm about to run up on this player, and this guy heard me coming a mile away. I don't know that until I watch the kill cam. Bonus tip number 4 kind of piggybacks on that. Footsteps are loud. Play your game slow. Now that you know that your footsteps are loud, just know that whenever you're running around, you're being heard by anybody who's close to you. So take it slow, especially in the gulag. Loud footsteps. So a lot of times I can just step up to the wall, wait, listen to which way they're coming from, and beam them when they get around the corner. And the 5th and final bonus tip is play casual mode. It's good for you. Trust me. It's good practice. Even if nothing else but to just warm up. Play casuals. You'll thank me later. All right, those are my 5 bonus tips. So you've got the weapons, you've got the perks, you've got the tips. Put these all together and you're not just surviving, you're taking over. If you've got your own tips, tricks, or wild loadouts, drop them in the comments. I want to hear what the BGT community is running with. And if you want more breakdowns like this one, like and subscribe to our channel. It's free for you and it helps us out a lot. Thanks for watching, and let's jump into some gameplay. Wait, what changed? What changes they talking about?
Hey, the ELA teacher quit, the dean quit, the fucking math teacher was the science teacher. The science teacher became the math teacher. They had to move some kids out of one class because all the kids was clicking up and making the teacher cry. So they tried to split them up.
Wait,
I'm like, they're fucking 9 years old.
No third grader should ever click up and make somebody cry. Except for
Like,
another third grader.
The teacher had the nerve to use the word gaslight. I'm like, how you let a 9-year-old gaslight you as a grown ass woman?
Hey, I seen it happen.
You can't be letting a 9-year-old make me cry, bro.
Yeah, nah.
You lose a job for you do that, right? Right?
Right?
Right?
Wait, is this casual or regular?
Nah, this is real.
Oh, this ain't casual. This ain't suit and tie. This is army suits and guns.
What? It's real shooters and this what? Huh? Let me know if you see.
You find out.
Let me know if you see somebody who ain't shooting back. I want to know what they name.
Oh, it's casual. This ain't slacks and dressers.
Casual Friday around here.
We should have killed that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I know. I shot you, that you nigga. Hey, dude.
Damn. Hey, y'all just got killed by bots. What if I told you I was a bot? Maybe y'all the bots. Hey, you a bot? Hey, it's a bot. A little bot. A little bot. Yeah, little bots. Oh, you got friends? Where your friends at?
I'm out here fighting for my life. Y'all up here cat skinning.
Hey, right here.
Cat.
Cat skinning.
Sliding, boy. He is skating.
He right here. Right there. Live mark.
One here.
Oh, shit. He's here.
There was one right there.
Light him up.
They didn't give that to me after saving a life?
I appreciate you saving my life.
This
Airstrike coming in.
Got a live on him.
Ooh, I'm glitching. No.
Wait, are y'all?
Yeah,
Glitch?
I am. It's gonna be a good game.
Yep. Well, damn.
casuals? This is definitely
Everything
casuals,
frozen.
bro.
Wait, is this casuals?
Shut up. I don't know what it is. Fire it. Cluster. Somebody.
One about to leave. Holy shit.
Where?
Yep, behind me.
Hanging from the right. What you got over there, Twan?
Bodies.
Well, I get on the other side right here in this field.
10 kills and still going.
Oh, behind us. Graveyard. Man, what you gonna get your late ass late? Yep. I got one down. Got two down. Damn, I didn't realize you was up there, Shay. I wouldn't have dipped out so fast.
Damn, man.
Silly you. Thought you could get away.
Right here in front of to your right.
Teammates.
Oh, I was gonna get a UAV.
Oh, somebody sniping. Okay, that was a lot. Man.
Oh. Good bro.
Oh, you
what
thought
the
we were
fuck?
bots, huh? You thought we were bots, didn't you? Yeah, I bet you did.
Right above you.
Got him.
Side right here.
All that money. Good shot, Renard.
You wanna light them up?
I mean, I don't know. Kind of.
I would
Down
like to get
one.
to the circle.
Yeah, let's do it.
5 kills. Target area marked.
That's crazy. Literally on my body.
You get him, Shay? No, not again. Come on, bro.
You frozen, Twine. Oh, that's depressing.
That sucks.
That really does suck. Get me out of here, man.
County's higher. Full team, full team.
That's the whole team.
Yep, it's another one.
Left, right. Crack. It's cracked, it's cracked, it's cracked. One above y'all, one above y'all.
He's on me, he's on me, he's on me, he's on me. Right here. My goodness.
Behind the car. There he is.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Y'all clear the area or what happened here?
I mean, it's pretty clear. Yeah,
I don't know.
for the most part. Yeah, it's going out the ground.
Ooh, that sniper left right now?
Got a fire up on this hill.
Enemies eliminated.
One landed back there in a parachute on purple.
Good stuff.
They be congratulating themselves like they really doing something out here. Boy, these are bots. You should be winning. Too quick. Too quick.
He died.
He gone.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Good team down, just like that. You.
Oh, it's people over here. Oh, he tried to climb that.
I got sniped out of this guy.
Yeah, you did. Like, you didn't even stand a chance, dog. You was just like falling. And then it was like, oh,
I
no.
know it.
Hey, where your boyfriend's at?
Hey, don't use loot. What?
Where your boyfriend's
I
at,
didn't say
man? Over there? Over there? They over there? Where they at? They over here?
Flying in.
What if I
flying
just
in.
bend
Right
you
here,
over
right here.
this bale of hay right here, you know what I mean? And give it to you the good way. Hey, have you seen the Super
use
Punch?
lube, bro.
You seen the Street Fighter Super Punch? Let me show it to you. It's pretty cool. Watch this.
That was a vehicle.
Did pick me up when I was
Hey,
down. I
just
was the one that launches you halfway across the map. That was pretty.
I know you're confused. You're like, how did it happen? What happened? I know you confused. Yeah, you got a dot though.
My
On my mark, down about the trailer by itself. See the last one?
No.
Oh, so close, so close. He thought he had it. He was like, ah, wait. Nah, bruh. Toxic traits come. Hit that flank on him. Toxic traits came through and hit that flank on him. These casuals still get intense, y'all. Hey. Casuals still get intense. VGT Leonidas.